What's going on, guys? This is Mars Brigade 99 coming to you once again with another session of Hitman Absolution. Alright guys, we're still at it in Chinatown, and we're going to discover yet another way to get rid of the king. Now, let's talk poisons here. There are three ways that you can poison this guy, and as a matter of fact, you will satisfy one of the challenges, and I think the challenge is called like Master Poisoner, right? And you have to kill this guy each way by way of poison, right? So we're going to discover one way, but before we figure it out, here's where you locate the poison, guys. Alright, so basically you're just going to wait until the server has moved off, and you can go ahead and pick it up. No problem. Now keep in mind that you do not want to try to get that poison while you are dressed like one of those cooks or one of those servers or vendors or whatever it is that they're called, because you will draw suspicion to yourself. Right, so as long as you're dressed in your standard suit, a cop's uniform, the drug dealer, or any other uniform that you can get in this stage, you should not be able to, well actually, you should not draw any suspicion to yourself. Now, this guy you can sneak past. Now keep in mind, I don't know what it's going to be like on hard or extreme difficulty. I'm playing on normal so I can figure out all the secrets. And then after I'm pretty much familiar, and actually I intended to poison his lunch, but he was already there. Right? So, you know, just like I've always said in the past, when you can't satisfy your A plan, you're going to have to try to satisfy your B plan. Now, there's two other places that he can be poisoned. If you notice, his drug dealer is right there, so I can't even walk up there, because I would draw suspicion to myself, because there's no reason for a vendor to have to go up in that area. Now, the cop is there. Do I really want to spend a lot of time trying to go up there and, you know, lacing his drugs up? No, I don't. So, what I think I'm going to do is, for any of you guys that have followed this dialogue, once the drug dealer is down, and actually we're going to go down to the stash. Alright, you can go ahead and actually you can poison the stash. Alright, so you can go ahead and just drop some poison in the stash. And what's going to happen is, upon initial contact with the drug dealer, they're going to basically talk, and the guy's going to say, you know, what you got for me, you know, yada yada yada. The drug dealer is going to say, okay, I need to go make a call, I'll be back in 10 minutes. The king is going to say, no, you'll be back in 5. Right? The drug dealer is going to come down, go down to his stash, and I don't know what he does with it, but he's going to go down to his stash, and during the time that he's going down to the stash, the king is going to go back to his lunch tray.
I got it.
Now, because he goes back to his lunch plate twice, I actually have two opportunities to poison his lunch. So we're going to try to take advantage of the second opportunity. Now if you could notice, they just got done with their initial meeting. So the drug dealer is going to go back to his stash, and I know you guys probably can't see it from here, but there's a cup of coffee up there. You can actually poison the cup of coffee. Alright, so there's three places: his drugs and the drug dealer's den, this plate right here, okay, and the coffee cup. All those locations can be poisoned. If you notice, I'm lacing this lunch up with some of that good old poison fish, and this will satisfy the Let's Do Lunch challenge. And there's the king. So actually, since he's going to die right over there, I really don't need to go all that far. So I'm just going to kind of go off in the distance, you know, kind of twiddle my thumbs and do whatever it is that I do. You know, play pocket pool or something. Alright. He's going to get a good taste of his lunch. And he's basically out of there. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and distract the cops. And I'm out of here too. Alright guys, until next time, Martyrs Brigade is